Just got a new pool table, but the topic of today is not going to be pool. It's going to be how to have a good diet. Not when it comes to food, but when it comes to the information that you're restricting. Because you see, a big problem I see with entrepreneurs and even with the coaching clients that I work with is we always have this feeling that we're missing some kind of knowledge. That's why you might hear a lot of people saying, and you might be saying this yourself, hey, what kind of books are you reading these days? Or, hey, have you seen that new YouTube video on productivity or that new business strategy? And if you're anything in the online consulting space like I am, I teach people how to scale their own. In this video, I actually want to share with you how you can mitigate against that, how you can decrease shiny object syndrome, and how you can stop getting distracted by all these new strategies. If you're new here, my name is Richard. I am an online business consultant, and I help people scale their online business or start one from scratch using organic marketing strategies. The topic of today is really important and near and dear to my heart because when I first got started in business, I always felt like there was something that was missing that I didn't know enough of. I was always going on YouTube and looking up all these gurus and YouTube channels and looking to see, hey, what's this one guy teaching over here? And then as soon as I finished watching that video, even though it was really good information, I would go, oh, I feel like I still don't know enough, and then I want to watch another video. And 3 hours would go by of quote-unquote research where I would just learn and learn and learn, but nothing would come out of it. And what happens is you end up feeling really overwhelmed because you're consuming all this information, so your brain is going crazy, but you're not actually getting anything done. People reading Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and all these books, don't get me wrong, these books are life-changing, but if you just read books and don't take action, then what's the point? And unfortunately, even in the high-ticket consulting space, a lot of people will join a program. It's a fantastic program and they'll take no action. They'll see an ad or they'll see an advertising campaign for another competitor, go buy their program and take no action. And after spending $20,000, $30,000, they still scratch their head and think, man, why haven't I gotten results? And so I want to help you mitigate this because that is what I call shiny object syndrome. Now there's 3 things that you can do. The first thing I want to help you overcome is you have to restrict the amount of information that you consume on social media. Social media has really shortened our attention spans. And so what happens is when you're looking at social media for such a long time, you end up not having any more focus because you're always looking at fast-paced things. I just go ahead and delete the app for a few days or just unfollow everyone who is not positively contributing to your life. If you take a look at my Instagram right there, I typically follow 10, 11 people at most because I only follow people who are close peers, close friends, or mentors that speak into my life. And those are the only people that I allow to put information in my brain. The second thing that you're gonna do in order to eliminate this information overload is you want to stop reading so many books. And yes, I know that's so contradictory because people are saying, oh my gosh, the more you learn, the more you earn. If I'm gonna be really honest with you, and this is not to impress you, just to impress upon you, okay? Sure, am I learning? Yes, I'm hiring coaches, I'm hiring consultants, I'm absolutely still gaining skill sets, but I'm not reading self-development books anymore. I'm not reading the next business tactic from some YouTube video or some book because I want specific focused information and you're not gonna get that from consuming video after video or book after book. I want you to conduct this exercise as these words come on the screen. The last book that you read, how much of it did you actually retain? That might be a little tough pill to swallow because that last book that you read, for most people, and then for myself, it comes in one ear and it comes out the other. You're consuming information just as much as you're forgetting it, and if that's happening, number 1, you're not actually being productive with your time, and number 2, all the information that you're learning, it kind of is just going to waste. And finally, number 3 is you have to follow one course until successful with your content. And this is really unfortunate. Tony Robbins actually says that. He said, do you know the average completion rate for courses? It's 3%. 3% of people who buy a course actually end up finishing it all the way. And so that's the reason why people don't get results. They start consuming some form of information, whether that's a YouTube video, a book, or a course, and then they decide, oh my gosh, I see that shiny object over there, and so they bounce over to the next idea. And at the end of the day, if you never follow through on one thing, you're never going to be successful. If you're getting value from this video at all, I just want to remind you it's completely free, and I'd really appreciate if you just hit that subscribe button as well as drop that like because it really, really does help the channel continue to impact more people. Now, when it comes to building a coaching consulting business, these 3 things will give you massive, massive value in keeping you focused. But if you still want a more tactical strategy and you'd like to ask me some questions, even about the things that you learned here, I actually go live every single week and I answer people's questions inside of our mastermind community. So I'll just put a link down below. If you want to join that community, it's totally free. I don't sell you anything in it. You can just go ahead and click the first link and request to join, and we'll go ahead and accept you into that community. And by the way, if you haven't checked out these videos yet, I'd encourage you to check out that playlist over there that talks about how you can actually get more out of building a successful coaching program. That playlist honestly is more valuable than most people's paid programs. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. And I cannot wait to see you next time, all right? Remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'll see you next time.